was my intent, to produce an instrument that connects the pianist directly to the music, gives him a broad range of color and sound to stimulate his imagination and enable him to express how he has conceived the music. That's really important. My name is Joel Lidstrom. I'm a Steinway grand piano restorer. My principal interest is concert instruments, but I restore any Steinway that needs restoration. It's an odd thing. I look back at my childhood, and there was a point in my teenage years that spontaneously I believed I could tune a piano. And I told my mother that, and she said, well, call the local tuner. And I did, and I got some tuning tools that I purchased from him, and it turned out you needed to know something to tune a piano. That was a dismal failure, but I find it very interesting that at that age I had this inclination or belief that I could tune a piano. I love music, and I love working with concert artists who play instruments that I work on, whether my own like this or in concert halls. This piano was manufactured in 1883 and was retained by the Steinway Company as a performance instrument in their concert hall. When Carnegie Hall replaced Steinway Hall, this instrument was sold to someone in New York. It eventually found its way to a convent in central western Wisconsin. It had been in a storage area with boxes stacked on it. There were chunks out of the legs. The lid was broken one end to the other. It was in horrific shape. But that's just what I look for. A restorer looks for that challenge. And it's rewarded me with a really extraordinary instrument. I can only wonder, in that it very likely was a concert instrument in Steinway Hall in the 1880s. I can only wonder what great artists over a century ago played this instrument, and now it's returned to the concert stage with great artists performing on it, and it's an extraordinary story. It's interesting. It's very difficult for me to listen to my own instrument without assessing it constantly. Is it bright enough? Is it clear enough? Is it in perfect tune? But once I get past that, I relish hearing my instruments and knowing that I was a part of or collaborating in a way with the artist in performing this great music. So it's a great reward, having spent perhaps 1,200 hours restoring this instrument, a great reward to hear it performed by a great artist.